Okay, welcome back to part 2. So with this message, I was hearing Here We Go, Uh-Oh by Coco Jones. So some of y'all have definitely been hearing from like an ex or somebody you used to deal with, somebody you used to talk to. They sent you a message, a DM, liked your story. Somehow they got in contact with you, or they've just kind of been playing like old scenarios with y'all, or have been playing over and over in your head, or their name has just been popping up and y'all are like, what is going on? So in the last part, I gave y'all a rundown of the whole scenario, and now I'm here to get some advice for y'all about what to actually do about this. Okay, so yeah, I see ace of cups here and 7 of cups. So y'all are definitely trying to wish upon a star right now for something new. Y'all are trying to look at something from a new perspective. Or you're trying to get a new perspective on how to look at this. Okay, Spirit. And 111 on the time. Okay, Spirit. So what's the advice for the collective? How can they move past this? How can they get this person up out of the energy? The Magician. Ooh. We got the Magician out here, and we have Strength. Okay. So, we have the Magician here. And then we have Strength. So, off rip, this is definitely calling for y'all to really start focusing on this is calling for y'all, and literally as I was about to say it, because the hanged man or the hanged one is at the bottom. I was literally gonna say that this is calling for y'all to have a change in perspective on what it is that you're choosing to focus on, right? This person's energy keeps popping up, their name might be surfacing and all these things, but it's when they do pop up, this is calling for y'all to change the thought. I don't know, I was about to say reroute the thought. When they pop up, change the conversation in your head. Change it to something else. Have some other thought, some other image on standby that you can visualize that's not them, to help get them out of your energy, so you're not fixating on it, right? And the Strength card is out here too, so it's even though this could kind of be upsetting to you, right? Because part of them lingering, it could be multiple things. It could be they're popping up so that y'all could be in a space of reflection about this connection and why you were even in it, and for as long as you were, right? Reflection so that you could go ahead and journal if you need to, but figure out what drew you to that person, what drew you to that connection, what can you learn from how everything else played out, and what do you want to do differently moving forward, right? It's having the strength to actually face it, even if it kind of makes you sad or makes you feel disappointed about how everything played out, or how it didn't go the distance like you wanted it to. It's having the confidence here with this yellow solar plexus, having the confidence here to look directly at it, because I feel some of y'all are trying to avoid it. Their name pops up, you immediately want to run away. They're the feelings and whatever come up, and you want to stuff it down. But for some of y'all, there's a need to have the strength to just go through it rather than around it, because then that's how you can properly heal it. Now, for some of y'all, the strength is coming out because this might be a call to action for y'all to have the conversation. I don't even know if it needs to be a full-blown conversation, but for some of y'all, this could be you blocking them. For some of y'all, this is you finally letting them know. So I don't know if you didn't have a conversation with them previously, but this 4, 5, 6 on the time, this could be y'all taking the next steps to actually like express how you're feeling to this person, and essentially where they had you messed up. You know, for some of y'all, it's about using your throat chakra and speaking up about like what in this connection wasn't working for you. Yeah, because heavy on a change in perspective, we have the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, because y'all have been letting this connection kind of keep y'all stuck. But it's been a burden. Like, this connection has been a burden, or the weight of it, this person and how they were treating you. It's kind of like y'all still have baggage. Like, even though some of y'all have like clean cut from this person, it's like you're still carrying the weight or the baggage of this connection on your back, and it's like you haven't really like processed it, you know, in order to really let it go. And it's like with the Knight of Cups here, it's like you want new love, you want a new connection, but your heart is still like outside of your chest. It's almost like y'all gotta call your power back to you, or call your feelings back, because your heart might still be with that person unknowingly. And it's like now the divine is really calling for y'all to break yourselves free. Like, don't feel like you don't have any sense of control in this in how this plays out, essentially. Like, yeah, they're and like, I'm being called to this love on tattoo on this person's chest, so they could have tattoos or you could have tattoos. But just because you might be like a lover girl, lover boy, lover them, you know, it doesn't mean that you can't like use your best judgment here. Yeah, because some of y'all, they had you in third-party connections. Deep sigh. For some of y'all, and that could have been something that some of y'all found out, like, towards the end or after the fact, too. Let's see. Yeah, we have the Emperor here. So, heavy on somebody masquerading as something that they weren't. Like, they acted like they were, like, the big boss, but... And they just... Look at the branches on both of these cards. It's like this person... It's like this person was drained themselves, or, like, just was in this state of, like, acting, and it's like whatever they were doing kind of just sucked the life out of y'all as well in this connection. I don't know if y'all could hear that outside, but they could have, like, I don't know, drained your pockets, but it feels like they definitely drained your energy. They could have been like in connections with other people too, as a source of their energy or their ego. Like to stroke their ego. But there's a need for y'all to like boss up. Like, if y'all are like starting your own businesses or your career was really important, it's a need to really get back to that point of focus. Like, get back to your grind and what it is that you want to establish for yourself. I can't make that up. This is King of Pentacles that just jumped right out. Heavy on it. Like, and we have the Knight of Swords. Like, this is the new perspective. This is the new realization that you needed. Is that you need to get back on your grind, focus on your hustle, and focus on building back your own stability. Right? Because your heart was very open to this connection, but now it's time to close out the cycle and properly heal with the Star card here. And no more getting caught up in distractions from other people and wishful thinking and looking at people's potential. Now it's time to recognize your own worth and what it is that you bring to the table, and realize that if they're not matching that, like if they're not the king to your queen or the queen to your king or whatever, take the gender out of it, then you have the strength to move on.